Hello and welcome back to Design Loves Detail. I'm Molly and today we are talking paint colors. I get so many questions on the paint colors in our home that I wanted to make them all in one video, all in one place, because I don't know that I've done that yet. We're gonna start in here, walk in here with me. This is our dining room, and you can see the kitchen behind me. And this kind of shows the main wall color really well because I did this almost throughout our house. It is my favorite paint color in a neutral white tone ever. It's called Benjamin Moore China White, and it's also called Sea Pearl. Apparently they have a double name one. I don't know why, but they're apparently the same color. Whenever I get it, I always say China White. It's like China like the dishes. It's kind of a bone color. What I love about it is that it has a warmth to it without looking yellow. So many of the creamy tones, they kind of lean yellow or can look dingy, especially up against a white. And so if you have any white in your home, sometimes you want to avoid having it look yellowish in the paint. So this one has a grayish undertone. That's what is so fantastic about China White. So that it doesn't have any weird shadows casting or anything like that. And it works well, I feel like, with warmer tones, cooler tones. It's just kind of a chameleon color. So definitely love that. We actually did the same color on our range hood. It's just a plaster match. We had the plaster matched to the China White. So you might see a little bit different texture there, but that's just the plaster itself, and then that tone kind of remained the same. Wanted it to feel airy and bright, but still a little bit of saturation. And you'll see if you hold China White up to like a true white paper, you'll see the color in it, and it's got a decent amount of depth to it, which is kind of the best. I always, while we're talking paint too, I always use eggshell for my walls. I just like that it's not shiny at all. So that's my favorite. Let me show you a few of my accent colors now. The first color that I want to call out for our accents is this Sherwin-Williams pavestone, which I use on all of our windows and doors. I love this color. It's kind of like a muddy gray, brown, green. It's like all the things. Kind of, I think, reads almost more as a subtle green than anything, but it's probably technically a gray shade, and you almost don't see the color in it unless you pair it with warmer tones, but I love this as an accent color. Let's talk about the stucco as well. So I had this stucco color matched to Sherwin-Williams, I have to remember the name of it, a new gray. Yeah, Sherwin-Williams, a new gray. And this one, again, is, you know, it's even called gray, but you can see with this pavestone, they both read a little bit more green because of kind of what I've paired them with. And I love just playing up that undertone. I kind of wanted something that looked a little bit like concrete, but then had still some subtle color. So I think that this one's a really good option for that. I got kind of tired of the white houses, and so this was a nice, more saturated tone that works well with the pavestone. They're just a really subtle difference between the two. While we're outside, another color that I used to kind of have a little bit of contrast from the home is on these walls that you'll see here. It's a plaster, and I used, that is Benjamin Moore's Pale Oak. So it's a nice kind of creamy tone, a little bit almost to the beigey family, but it gives us a nice reprieve from the house. I didn't want the walls in the house to be the same, or they would just look kind of blended together. So that really set those apart. This color in our mudroom is actually a stain that we made based on Farrow Ball's Treron, which is like a really pretty saturated green, but we just kind of muted it down and made it into a stain. Again, with that subtle green undertone, you'll see I used a lot of taupey green. They're kind of neutrals, but they still have a little bit of color to them so that it's not, you know, too bland and boring. I'm here in our butler's pantry, and this is actually our fridge and freezer. This color, another favorite of mine, I've used in multiple projects. It is called it's Sherwin-Williams Morris Room Gray. That was hard to get out. Kind of a long name, but this one is a true mushroom tone, and I love that this one has kind of that muddy feel as well. It's a little bit more on the brown, you know, side, but still has a little bit of that same undertone, slight green, so that everything can kind of be a little bit different, but really it's kind of all shades within the same color spectrum. And when I create a home house palette, I'll usually just lay them all out, all the little paint swatches, and make sure they all look good together, and then just kind of divvy them out throughout the house so that we have little elements that tie together throughout. Another question that I get asked a lot is what to do for trim. Like, do you do a different color or should you do the same? I actually love to the same color. You'll see here these baseboards are in the China White as well, and I even kept them in the same sheen in this instance. I like the baseboards to kind of disappear and not be a main feature, and if you change the color of those so that there's high contrast, your eye is kind of drawn there, and I just like them to kind of disappear. Up here in the mother-in-law apartment, I did a little bit more color. We went with, this is Farrow Ball. They have some gorgeous colors, of course. And this one is called Pigeon. So you might have heard of Farrow Ball Pigeon. This is it. It's definitely got more of a green. It feels like kind of a fresh, airy feel. And it might be slightly different than some Farrow Ball colors that you've seen, because when you make them in a cabinet paint, they're actually, they use a little different type of paint for cabinets. And that can kind of slightly change the color. So anyway, this is based on Farrow Ball Pigeon, and it's a really pretty green as well. And this one's more, you could recognize it more quickly as a green tone versus a gray. So those are some of my very favorites throughout our home. I have a whole video on cabinetry colors as well as countertop pairings if you're looking for things that go well together. Check those out in my other videos. And for any questions that you guys have, feel free to leave a comment. We will see you next time.